last show, I talked about what to do after you feel like you failed at something. I also was talking about cozy productivity because a couple episodes ago I had talked about low-key productivity, but I like the term cozy productive way better. It just gives you a whole vibe, right? Let's talk about what it means to be a cozy, productive person and what cozy productivity can be for you. I don't know about you, but I am so tired of hustle, 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 grind, 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 boss babe, be the boss, everything that has to do with that kind of never-ending work culture, just striving. It's as if we're all just striving and never feeling like we've achieved enough. And I'm done. And maybe it's my age. But also, maybe it's just the way life is right now. And I am ready for some coziness, some softness, some slowness. But I still have dreams and goals, and I still want to achieve things. So how can I maintain this ambiance of coziness while also being productive? Well, let's find out. I think the first thing is to set realistic, achievable goals. This is not those hairy, audacious goals that we hear about. I don't need to achieve any hairy, audacious goal. I just want to achieve goals that I want to achieve. So first of all, if I make them realistic and figure out a way to work on them where I feel good working on them as I'm doing it, I think that will lend a sense of coziness to them. So that there's not that urgency behind them. It's that the act of achieving them is also enjoyable. And it's not the end of the line where you're like, I've achieved this, now I'm a success. It's that whole idea of the journey being the important part and not the destination, right? So if we can create that for ourselves, a journey for our goal that is in itself enjoyable, that will feel cozier. Another thing is, if we can create sort of an ambiance of coziness while being productive, and by that I mean things like clean house. I know. And if you still have kids at home, I get it. But there are times that my house is clean and I might not know where things are. So not only do I need a clean house, I need an organized house as well. And that doesn't feel cozy, right? You're like organizing, editing, cleaning. That doesn't sound cozy. But what if while you were trying to make your house clean or organized or edited, you played music and you were in super comfortable clothes and maybe fuzzy socks that you could slide around on your kitchen tiles with. And it became more of a game. And I know a game doesn't sound cozy. I think it's the whole idea of it. Once again, get rid of the urgency, get rid of the striving, and just enjoy the process while you're in it. Sometimes, if I'm working from home, I will bring my laptop into my bed and just work from bed. Nothing cozier than a cup of coffee on your bedside table, being surrounded by blankets and working on your laptop. Well, cozier would be reading a book, but that's how I make it feel cozy for work. I think we all can achieve a sense of coziness, maybe not all day long, but at least pockets of coziness that can uplift us and help us stay in a better mood and want to achieve our goals. So going back to the house, achieving things in places that you typically are. Maybe your house doesn't feel cozy to you. Well, think about what does feel cozy. Is there a coffee house close to you that feels cozy, that maybe has a fireplace and soft seating? That could be a cozy place to do some writing, to do some brainstorming, to do a spreadsheet, for goodness sake. I don't know. Something like that. Could you maybe make your car cozy? I know I feel so much better in my car if it is clean. There I go again with the cleaning. But I actually have a blanket for my car as well. Lots of times it's in the trunk, but other times I bring it out. I like a good blanket. There's nothing better than a good blanket for coziness. And I just think that a blanket is one of those things like, oh, you want to feel cozy? Grab a blanket. Grab a soft, cuddly blanket. And then do your spreadsheet. And then do some writing, do some brainstorming, call the bank. But feeling cozy, I think, will help with our well-being, with our happiness, with our sense of potentially achievement, but soft achievement. An achievement in a way that doesn't wreck us in the process. I mean, what good is achieving something if you're burnt out, stressed out, made yourself sick in the process? Let's all start doing more cozy, productive things. I'd love to hear your ideas for adding coziness to your life, to your productivity in the comments. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next episode.